We are getting ready for the next City Council meeting set for 6 p.m. on Tuesday, April 20th, 2021 from Farmers Branch City Hall. This is Council Countdown here on FBTV. Hello everyone. Again, I'm Jeff Brady. And during the next few minutes, as always, we're going to review the upcoming City Council agenda for the last meeting in April. So, first, after a report on study session, members of our council will consider 9 items on the consent portion of the agenda. Agenda item I-1 is to consider approving the minutes for the City Council regular meeting held April 6th. Agenda item I-2 is to consider approving resolution number 2021-057, authorizing our city manager to approve the purchase and installation of a metal building at the CENLAC Support Center through the Texas Multiple Award Schedule Program in the total amount of $74,057. Now, the current budget includes $700,000 to continue the multiple phase master plan work on the CENLAC Support Center project. This phase includes the purchase and installation of a metal building to replace 2 existing buildings at that center. Once the metal building is constructed and the Public Works and Park and Recreation departments move into the new building, the existing buildings will be demolished. The city requested a proposal to purchase and install a metal building through the TXMAS purchasing program. City administration evaluated the proposal and they wish to award the bid for the metal building to Absolute Steel in the amount of $74,057. City administration recommends approving resolution number 2021-057. Agenda item I.3 is to consider approving resolution number 2021-058, authorizing the city manager to approve electrical work at the CENLAC Support Center through the Buy-Board Purchasing Cooperative in the total amount of $95,800. So in addition to the construction of that metal building at the CENLAC Support Center, this scope of work includes installing the electrical system for the new metal building and the complex. The city requested a proposal for electrical work through the Buy-Board Purchasing Cooperative. City administration evaluated the proposal and wished to award the bid for electrical work to Groves Electrical Services, Inc. in the amount of $95,800. And city administration again recommends approving resolution number 2021-058. Agenda item I.4 is to consider approving resolution number 2021-059, authorizing the execution of a residential demolition rebuild program incentive agreement for the owner of the property located at 14352 Valley High Circle. So, as you may have heard on this program, in an effort to improve the quality of housing opportunities here in Farmers Branch, our City Council enacted a residential demolition rebuild program pursuant to Chapter 380 of the Texas Local Government Code to encourage the redevelopment of existing single-family detached residential properties with the construction of newer, higher-value, single-family detached residential structures. That's a mouthful. Applicant Jamela Siddiqui, EPG Investors, LLC, is applying for the demolition rebuild incentive for an existing residence located at that same address, 14352 Valley High Circle, which has an improved valuation, excluding the land value, of $177,160. The incentive for this range of $150,000 and over includes a 7-year rebate of municipal taxes based on the difference between the original and the new home appraised value, excluding the land value, as determined by DCAD, the Dallas County Appraisal District. And City Administration recommends adopting resolution number 2021-059. Agenda item I.5 is to consider approving resolution number 2021-060, authorizing an agreement with Freeze and Nichols, Inc. for professional design services of the Rawhide Creek Culvert Rehabilitation Project. Now, last December, Freeze and Nichols completed an overall assessment of the Rawhide Creek infrastructure. This assessment included a list of 10 areas of concern needing repair. City Council was presented with this assessment at the strategic planning session back in January, and Council directed staff to move forward with the design and subsequent construction repair work for the identified culverts that were both rated high priority. The city has negotiated a professional services agreement with Freeze and Nichols for the design of needed repairs identified in that Rawhide Creek assessment for Webb Chapel and Josie Lane culverts. City Administration recommends approving Resolution number 2021-060. Agenda items I.6 through I.8 are all to consider approving resolution numbers 2021-061, 062, and 063, authorizing the city manager to approve building foundation concrete work, the purchase and installation of the HVAC system, and building interior construction work, all at the SINLAC Support Center consecutively, along with the construction of a metal building and subsequent installation of an electrical system addressed during this meeting. This phase also includes building a concrete foundation, the purchase and installation of the HVAC system, and interior construction work for that new metal building at the SINLAC Support Center. The city requested a proposal for the building foundation concrete work through the U.S. Communities Government Purchasing Alliance and wished to award the bid to Home Depot Pro Institutional in the amount of $68,376. The city also requested a proposal for the purchase and installation of the HVAC system through the Buy Board Purchasing Cooperative and wished to award that bid to Assured Comfort Services in the amount of $59,153. And lastly, the city requested a proposal from U.S. Communities Government Purchasing Alliance for interior construction work and wished to award the bid to Home Depot Pro Institutional, at this time in the amount of $282,356. City administration has reviewed them all and recommends approving resolution numbers 2021-061, 062, and 063. And agenda item I.9 is to consider a board and commission appointment to the Art and Culture Committee. With the resignation of Tony Cummings, the Art and Culture Committee has a vacancy for one regular business member. The city secretary's office maintains a list of applicants for manual appointments. However, place number 4 is designated as a business representative. The Billingsley Company is recommending Mr. Don Hodges, who is the company's art coordinator. City administration recommends appointing one board member to fill place number 4 for a term expiring June 30th, 2023. And that is it for the consent agenda. Here are the other items coming up before the council on the regular agenda. Agenda item J.1 is to receive an update regarding economic development in our city. Agenda item J.2 is to receive an update from the Dallas Medical Center. Agenda item J.3 is to receive an update from MetroCrest Services. By the way, they're celebrating 50 years this year. Agenda item J.4 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3685, granting a franchise to Encore Electric Delivery Company, LLC, for a term of 20 years to provide electrical utility services within the city and providing for compensation for use of the city's right-of-way. And agenda item J5 is to consider appointing an advisory committee representative and alternate for the Trinity River Authority's Central Wastewater Treatment System. So, in addition, as you may know, the council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. For more information on those items or the full agenda, you can log on to farmersbranchtx.gov. And that'll do it for the April 20th agenda for our City Council. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live right here on FBTV, that is Spectrum Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T UVerse Channel 99 throughout the DFW Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This meeting will also be streamed live on Vimeo and YouTube. And this program will be made available simultaneous to agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. And that replay schedule is at 6 p.m. 7 days a week. In the meantime, the April 20th meeting of our City Council is scheduled to start, as we said, at 6 p.m. this Tuesday evening at Farmers Branch City Hall. Please note that all meetings are subject to change, so be sure to check the city's website for updates or call City Hall at 972-247-3131 for more details. Until then, I'm Jeff Brady, and you are watching continuing coverage of the Farmers Branch City Council here on FBTV. Please stay with us.